Now I'm going to show you something that is going to totally blow your rocks off.
Hi. How are you?
Hello? I think you guys got a new band happening here.
Hey guys! Oh, big go, huh? All right. I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. If you have a problem, turn off your station.
Hey, welcome everybody. Saturday afternoon. This is kind of weird, but it's a special occasion. Welcome to Under the Bus Network. Hopefully most of you in the chat are very familiar with this channel and what we do. But I'm going to bring in one of my co-hosts, Mr. Caleb Rappaport.
Hey everybody, this is fun. We're going to do something today we don't usually do on this channel, and hopefully we'll do more of. So
yeah, man, and
just bring in a guest and interview them. And there you go.
Hopefully they want to be interviewed.
Hopefully he doesn't even know he's about to be interviewed. He doesn't even know we're going live. Like, he just thinks it's just a chat about going live. Like, but we're not going to tell him it's live because we want to kind of be organic. So nobody say like anything in the chat, because then he'll know that people are watching. Never mind. I'm bullshitting. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good, buddy. Thank you for doing this with me.
Of course,
means a lot. Yeah,
dude,
for sure.
Dude, this is a big deal. This is a big guest. Somebody I know personally and respect immensely, and a lot of people know him out there, especially in the family of channels that we are in that love EVH stuff. Frankie Lindia is our guest today, and he is a gentleman who I mean, the coolest thing about Frankie, other than his incredible guitar playing, is that he is the EVH clinician. He does all the EVH gear videos you see with all their new products. That's Frankie. It's such a killer gig, and he's had it for a long time, and he does a great job, and he does a lot of his own pieces in a lot of the spots that you see, and he also does a bunch of other stuff. Namely, he was part of the David Lee Roth band for a little bit when he did the Vegas residency. He's played in RATT with his best friend Jordan Ziff. And now he's in a little tribute band called the Atomicpunks. I think that's what they're called. I've heard about them. I think they kind of do what we do, but it's different. And let's bring him in. First, though, I think we should bring in one of the reasons we're here. Our friend of the show, Lewis from Fairfield Guitar Company in Connecticut.
There he is.
Lewis makes these incredible products for guitars, and a lot of you'll see a lot of his straps and stuff. This isn't one of them, but you know that I use the banjo strap on my 5150 and the bomber strap on the old 78. Yeah, he makes a bumblebee strap and a lot of different things. He made the 5150 tour utility belt. That's something else I wear. Another Van Halen nerd, and he's actually contributed a lot to the genre of, and has made some products. And he has a new product that he's made for our next guest, and we're going to talk about that product. And we're going to bring in our guest here, ladies and gentlemen, from Burbank, California, Frankie Lindia.
Wow, there's an audience.
Yeah, do you hear that? There you go.
Frankie,
what's up? How are you? Guitar. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good, buddy.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I have a squeaky chair. It's not my ass.
I got a squeaky chair too. I need to lube it up.
What's up, guys?
How's it going today?
Great. How about you?
Great. I'm excited.
Thanks for having me. Yes.
Yeah, and you're doing lessons, 7 days a week, probably?
Yeah.
When you can. So
Yeah,
you took some time out of the day to join us for a little bit. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone in the chat as well is happy to see you.
Right on.
Yeah. So
look at
Lewis,
that.
you want to introduce Frankie to everyone? I know Caleb did a great job laying down the foundation, but the floor is yours.
Thanks very much.
No, thank you. He did a great job. We're brunching here. I'm the only one that's mid-afternoon snacking. So thank you everybody for I'm on the East Coast, so I'm ready for a beer. But no, Frankie and I have known each other probably about 6-8 months now. You know, when I was making the Van Halen straps, I correct me if I'm wrong, Frank, I think you had just joined.
Yeah, I think I just shot you an Instagram message, right?
Yeah, you did. I think because you had the Frankie EVH and needed a strap for it. And so I made what I call the Franken strap, which was the red and black cord strap that Eddie used for a small amount of time.
I don't have
and then it snowballed from there. We just, we started talking. We started.
He already sold it on eBay.
Yeah. I think it broke on him, actually.
It actually did break on me. Thanks a lot, dude.
You're welcome. Well, you live and learn. That's why I don't make them anymore. But no, then we got him a banjo strap and we got him a bomber strap. And then it snowballed into, hey, listen, I stopped making the Van Halen straps. Yeah.
Snowballed into sorry.
That's for another show. And then I started contacting people about just designing their own straps and making straps for them. And Frankie was one of my first contacts. And so he had a cool idea, and we started talking about it. And this strap, which is out now, has probably been in the works for a while. Mm-hmm. We did 3 or 4 prototypes, and took it from there.
It's pretty sexy, I gotta say.
Good job.
It's cool that it's just a cool strap, Yeah. Non-biased. Yeah. I mean, of course, always biased, but.
No, but it's funny when we were working on it, I told everybody that your idea was to put a bottle opener. Everybody was like, "How did we think of that? How did we not think of that first?" And
yeah, so, I mean, there's got to be one, right? Someone has to do it.
There was the flip flops with the bottle opener,
right?
Surf baseball hat.
I mean, we were going to do something similar before Frankie, but Perrier is twist off, so it really wouldn't work. But thanks, Lewis. Thank you.
There you go.
It's all him. It's all him.
Yeah, I like the color of the leather.
What was that?
The color of the leather. I like.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just nice, durable, fucking good stuff. It says my name too, which is like the most important part, There
you go.
Spelled it right?
Look, it's actually really cool, man. This is really fucking cool. This the bottle opener stays put. Oh, I didn't notice it. You could do this too. Okay.
Turn it, yeah.
Wivel.
Yeah, snaps back in. Works perfectly, man. And it's the placement of it too is really cool.
I think that's what took us the most amount of time.
Yeah, because when you wear a strap, well, here I have it on this guitar. Why? Look at. I don't know.
It's genius, and here's why. Here's why.
When you stand, like I don't make things like I don't know. I don't think about this stuff often. So this, we had to think about this, it just came to my mind. But the placement of where this lies has to do a lot with this piece of leather here. So like we made this shorter, so this always kind of stays right here, so you can always kind of have it there, and it doesn't accidentally like fall up here. Plus, you can see everything more too. So you really just want to adjust it from the back, right? So
cool. We made a front and back adjustment because obviously if you're playing something like the Star guitar, it's going to sit lower on you because the button
they always
and so you just got to adjust it a little bit. But
a
little bit of back and forth, nothing crazy.
The best about it, the best thing about it, and Frankie probably knows this, is that everywhere he goes, everywhere he plays, people are going to be handing beers up to him.
Always.
And that is just genius. Like he basically, it's a calling card for bottles of beer. Free.
I know, right?
Yeah.
The goal is to get the Heineken gig, right? That's the goal.
You know, I'm trying. Hopefully, some type of reps watching this fucking thing right now, man. God damn it.
Right, and hopefully they don't like profanity. But
Yeah.
no.
There's mine.
I love
That's
it.
what I'm
I've
gonna
never
do
tried that Rush beer. Is it good?
It is good. Tastes like Heineken.
Is it
The
made in
best-
Canada?
It's
The
made.
best
no,
would
it's
be
made-
if
made
Frankie's
in Golden,
opening people's,
Colorado.
if
Oh,
Frankie's
that's cool.
opening people's beers and handing them back to them. That would be the funniest.
Should.
You know,
Minneapolis,
like,
Minnesota.
I can play on stage, and I can also open your beer for you.
The last gig we had, someone gave me a piece of pizza during the guitar solo. Fed it to me.
That's
Saw
a
that.
first.
That was funny.
That's fucking weird. It was weird. And of course, you know, when you're playing, you're like, I always like kind of go with whatever happens. So I'm eating it. Who the fuck is this person? There's some hot chick. That's cool, but whatever. Weird.
Did it have the right toppings?
Yeah, it was
Because
nice.
I can't eat mushrooms. If I'll puke.
Right? Oh, oh.
I just hate mushrooms. So.
You imagine?
At least she fed it to you, so you didn't get your hands greasy. You know,
Right.
so that might be kind of nice of her.
But it's funny. If that was like a guy doing that to it would be so gross. But like just, you know, some
Yeah,
hot
it is.
you're like, yeah, I'll eat this pizza. Probably off the floor.
Great.
Right?
Pick it up off the bathroom floor.
It changes the whole dynamic when it's a dude feeding you. See? Yeah.
Like
I
off
know.
the tube. So
I'll feed you,
Frank,
Frankie.
you've worn the strap live a couple times, correct?
Yes, yeah. I also have the prototypes, a couple too, that I love. I like the fact that they're a little different. I have those too. Of course, not with me because I'm an idiot. But the first round, it was a thicker. School was like a thicker piece here, wider.
Mm-hmm.
Still is great. Yeah, they're
So
fun,
tell
man.
us a little bit about what you're doing with Atomic Punks. As you know, Caleb is running a tribute band.
Yeah.
So I thought it's kind of cool that you two can be on the same stream and bullshit about what's crazy, what's fun, you know. Just kind of tell us a little bit about what you're doing. I'd love to hear you guys talk about it.
Yeah, I think it's so fun. I don't know. Before all of it, I think I got a little jaded, and then also with Roth, it was very intense, and so, I don't know. In my mind, mentally, kind of like go through some stages of like, okay, why do you even like to do music? You know,
Right.
and so this brings it back to where, yeah, it's a paycheck, you get paid, it's great. Of course, that matters now, but it brings it back to having just fucking fun with the guys, laughing your ass off, saying anything you want, and playing fun, good gigs. And it's just cool. People like it. People see you. People see them. People come together. It's just cool.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of cliche, but it actually really is one of the coolest. I think the coolest thing about this now. I mean, it's a tribute band. Cool. Tribute bands, about whatever. But like, it's cool. It's a cool thing. Same thing with you guys, you know, the comedy thing, the funny thing, the goofiness. People dig that kind of shit. You play good music. You play the best band ever.
Yeah,
You do it how you do it.
It's not even the shtick or what's happening on stage. It's the fact that you and I, we get to play that music. And we get
of course. I mean,
and we get to play it at concert volume. And that.
Oh, yeah. Cranking an amp playing Van Halen. Dude.
It's I mean, I've never done it, but I always describe it as what I think it would feel like to fly a jet fighter.
Yeah.
When you're
it's better than sex. How about that?
Yeah, when you're in it and you have that, you know, that bass and drums under you, and
man,
you're feeling your guitar like there's nothing like it. And I think
it's,
you know, whenever you play with other bands, like you know that they're just a little bit envious of you that you get to play that music, and they have to play their music, you know. So
also you have Jeff drumming. I always think I always tell everyone this. The most important thing as a guitar player is to have a good drummer by your side.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Jeff,
a good
I've
band.
known Jeff for years. Of course.
Yeah, you guys met in School of Rock, right?
The Burbank Music Academy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you were a little kid. Is that right?
Yeah, I started teaching there when I was like 20, doing like summer camps. No, 18, 19.
I was going to say, you still are a little kid.
He is still a little.
I just turned 30, man. That's fucking
You
crazy.
did? Oh, wow.
All downhill now.
Get ready.
Well, you guys, you bring up a good point. Jay, if he's still in here, he's mentioned this before on some of our shows. He's another co-host, and so's BonerJams. If you see, he said, "Look at all these
BonerJams, dude. Who the fuck
sexy
is that?
sons of bitches." But do you want to go see a 60 or 7-year-old rocker on stage, not necessarily moving around or entertaining? It's kind of cool to see a younger group up there playing the music that you like. They're really close to the album version or the live version. I think it's really cool with the tributes, and I think they're only going to get bigger as these artists get older, you know?
Yeah, as people die, just say it straight up. Fuck, man. But yes, it's very, very true. I think it's cool. It's cool. It's cool to see just people do how they do it, you know, and pay a little tribute to it, but also do it how they do it, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Go ahead.
I was going to say my mentality on it is, you know, when I'll consider myself the older generation, I just turned 46. So I was 16 by the time you were born. So yeah, exactly. We learned from Tab and from, you know, setting the record back and listening to it. Your generation, Van Halen was already part of the guitar history in your generation. You know, we were still living it.
Yeah.
So
I've discussed that.
It comes easier to you because there was so much more available to you to learn them quicker than we did.
Yeah, yeah. But although it's funny, like I only started I started with Tab, not really YouTube or anything like that either.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Or just by ear, you know.
Yeah.
I got that. Do you know that, Caleb? Do you have that big phone book Van Halen tab book thing?
I had it, and we used it as a prop one night in the set where we were playing little guitars for the first time.
Well, you looked it up.
First and only time, and I said I don't know how to play it, and then Hal grabs the book and opens to the page, and then I go, oh, okay. And then we use it as a bit, and then disappeared. It disappeared that night. I haven't seen it since.
Oh no.
He probably hasn't.
One of the first $40 I ever like earned myself. I went to Guitar Center and I bought that.
Yeah.
It was $40. I remember going, oh shit, $40.
Heavy.
It was. It actually was. I remember that vividly, just going like, fuck yes.
Yeah.
My favorite prop of Caleb's is when he put one of these on a stool and mic'd it.
That's
For one of his shows.
Yeah, I do it every show now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
Well,
Yeah, because I'm running head rush and straight into the PA and my monitors, so there is no backline. So I just have that on a stool or a milk crate, and then I have the front of house guy dead mic it, and they love it the bit so much they've put 2 dead mics on it. Like they just.
I was gonna say you should put like, get a big like kick drum mic or something on like.
that's great.
People
I love it. That's so cool.
Yeah, people think that's really my rig, so that's the beauty of it. But yeah,
I love it.
But back to the thing we were just talking about. I saw an interview with Frankie earlier this week, I believe it was, and I heard him talking about Van Halen, and he said, like, I wish I was born in a different time, and you know, I grew up in that time live with it, and I definitely don't take that for granted because you know, we got to watch it happen in real time, and we got to wait for records and tours to come and tickets to buy and videos to come out and all this stuff that I feel bad for young Van Halen fans, you know, younger Van Halen fans, that they don't have that moment, you know, that energy. It's all in the past. So tell me something about how that feels for you, like that it's kind of like something that you didn't live through, but you're doing your best now to get as much, you know, juice out of it as you can.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you know, just studying the videos, you know, I have this right here. This was my dad's, literally back from the original.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like it's all beaten up and like shredded up, but I remember like, you know, just watching this like right before, I don't know why I know I'm the generation of the internet and everything and all that, whatever, but didn't kind of had a computer later on, like maybe later middle school or something, where I really was like, oh, YouTube, you can learn shit. I kind of just, I remember watching this, staying home one Halloween night.
It's great.
Watching this video and then just listening to it like a psycho, like literally just obsessive, like just listening to the album, playing along to it, trying to listen and play. So I kind of just created that thing in my mind, I guess, that imagery, and then watching the videos, it kind of makes you feel like you were there, even though you weren't. But, and then I saw them, 07 or whatever. I saw that tour. Not the same, of course. That's also weird because you're like, you see them on all the old videos, and now you're like, oh shit, they're just old guys.
Yeah. That was Roth's last tour, where he was.
Where he had it going on a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
He still had the screams and wasn't. He wasn't in the bird squawk constantly. So
I love the fact that you saw Roth and then you played with Roth.
Yeah, no shit.
Weird. Yeah, that was just trip. Yeah.
How many years later? What? 13 years later?
Yeah, well, I saw him in 07, right? The first time. I guess that was my first time seeing him. Yeah. And then 2020. Yeah, no, 19. Late middle of 19, whatever, I got the gig. So yeah, 7 to 19, however many years. That's weird.
Yeah, what was that like when he walked in the room?
Did you try out for it? Is that what happened?
Yeah, a family friend of mine, Brent Woods, actually.
Brent.
Yeah. It's funny. His father is like a family friend of mine, Walter. He grew up. I grew up right next door to him, right down the street here. But Brent called me. He's like, "Dude, do you want to do audition for this?" And I was like, "Yeah, that'd be insane." It was just weird, And then, meeting him, we did a couple like little run throughs, little this and that, and then when he walked in, it was just weird. I was just tripped out.
Did you pick the song to play first, or
no? They had a little. I don't even know what we played first.
Yeah,
maybe like "Running with the Devil" or something like that. I remember he wanted it extra slow. I was like, really? Okay.
And obviously, you've been practicing before.
Yeah, like this. That it was weird because Caleb. It's like, dude, I didn't have to like learn. I mean, I had to go over shit, and really, I was being all neurotic about everything. But I didn't have to like go, oh, got to learn these songs for this gig. It was like,
sure.
Yeah.
Just kind of honing in your.
Yeah, I'll play what I know how to play.
Yeah. Same thing with the punks, it's fun. There's not like it's just second nature feeling.
Sure. And you play other instruments, right? So.
Yeah, I started off with drums, actually.
Okay.
Bass, piano.
Wow.
Guitar, ukulele, and that kind of stuff. Just because of teaching, I kind of, pick up whatever get a couple books, it's tuned like this, blah, 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 whatever,
You just figure it out.
So we kind of just like a prodigy. You just like learn this stuff real fast, or was it just like lots of repetition and practice?
Yeah, I mean, like maybe like natural, like when someone like just picks up something. I don't know what to do, but like even maybe just like the way your hands, like whatever. I guess, but like I'm obsessive, just going over shit, trying to figure things out. My uncle, I remember, showed me like this too. That's wrong. But I was like, whoa. And I would just go over it, like over and over and over again, like an idiot.
Yeah.
No.
You know what I mean? And then my buddy's dad, actually, I remember this vividly. Right when I started playing, I think it was like 6th grade. His parents were divorced, and he would see his dad would come over like every other weekend, right, to go by the house and to hang out for a little bit. But I was always there, and so he'd come by. He would always take a little time and show me. He first showed me this.
Nice.
That was 1 week, and I just did it, just making sure like your hand. And then the next week was, I was like, oh shit, just doing that until like a month. It was 1 part, 2 part, until like every little chunk was 1 week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Steps.
Steps.
But that was like you really did like 1 chunk, and then I just did it. Next, boom,
Yeah.
Cool.
Or whatever, every other week, whatever the hell it was. It was cool. That kind of stuff really, I think, paved it, or helped me. So, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Mine was 18 in Life. It took me like a month to learn that whole song. It was my first song that I learned.
Yeah. That moment of when you're like, you could play the beginning of this song or that song on this song, but it's like, I need to fucking learn the song.
Yeah.
I tell that to students too. It's like, you can learn the beginning of this, but who cares? You want to be that guy? If you really want to, okay, cool. But don't.
Right.
There's a lot of cool stuff going on in between the song that nobody really thinks about until you start playing it.
Yeah, like the verse riff to Crazy Train or something,
Yeah.
Everyone, okay, but like, can you do that?
Yeah, people skip past it.
That's a whole thing, it's way different than just.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Fun.
That's cool.
What do you got there? Nice green Jackson. I love that.
Yeah, I got that matte. It's beautiful. The matte green,
nice.
slime green.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. These things are sweet, actually. Mike Tempesta hooked it up, and these I never was really into Jackson. It was one of my first guitars, like a cheapie, but then it's like, okay, I'm not the metal guy, but this is like, I said yes to it, and honestly, love this thing. Stays in tune, has that new bridge. Have you played these yet, Caleb?
No.
It's beautiful. You can get that real stratty. And
I'm calling Mike right after this interview.
Do it. But it really stays in tune. This thing intonated nicely without touching it. It's cool.
So it's floating.
Yeah, floating. Yeah, and I had Pariah pickups. Yes, sir. Sean threw me some cool colors in here.
Nice.
Pariah, the secret sauce.
He's great, man. He's such a cool dude too. And that's another cool thing. Everyone, all you guys too. Everyone's just cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like
almost everyone. Yeah, but yeah.
Well, I affiliate myself with. Let's say that about that.
Almost everyone.
Yeah,
but yeah.
There's a lot of shit, but I enjoy that I've affiliated myself now with who you want to, I guess.
Yeah.
Adam.
The spectrum is strong in the EVH community. So
yeah, you got Adam, you got Sean, you got the Tsunami cables now too. That awesome cables, Fairfield, everyone. It's cool. It's like a nice team,
Yeah, we all have the same passion.
Yeah, there's no bullshit. There's no weirdness. It's just cool.
Funny little side story. I was talking to Caleb this morning, and I had somebody contact me about doing a strap, and I've heard they're a little bit of a prima donna. I was like, I'm good for now. Like you pick and choose. It's like, yeah, listen, this is supposed to be fun, and as opposed to you two guys, like this is a side gig for me that's turning into a business, and so you want to have fun and enjoy people you're doing it with. It's again, money for me is not the motivating factor. It's the fact that I get to design something, I get to work with cool people, and yeah, the money certainly helps, but it's not the goal. And I think that's what fuels the passion is. That it's not a money thing. It's not a money grab for me. It's I enjoy doing this. I enjoy the people I do with.
Yeah.
And you have to, it's my dad used to tell me, you become the best of every person you meet. You like the way Kurt does something, you start doing it that way. You like Caleb, he does something you don't like, you don't do it that way. He likes something, he does something you like, you do it that, and you become, and so you want to surround yourself with people that you admire and you want to be with, so you can learn from them and grow.
Totally.
Yeah.
Musically and personally.
I think that's the best way.
I think also something that's come along with this for me doing this, and I'm sure Frankie gets this too, is the people that are affected by the performance in a way where we're kind of scratching that itch for them because everybody misses the King. And, you know, I mean, I've had people come up crying after a show and it doesn't feel right, but
I know, right?
The energy behind their feelings is something I never planned on or thought about having happened with starting a comedy tribute band. But people really, you know, loved him as much as I do. And to see that happening from something I'm doing or something Frankie's doing, where we're kind of keeping it alive and bringing it and delivering it still to the audience is probably the best part of it for me, you know, obviously, because I didn't expect that at all. And
totally,
you know, this guy touched so many people. We're all here because of him, you know, and
well, listen, it's the soundtrack to our lives, right? It brings back memories, and it brings you back to a time that you want to hopefully be back into.
Right. Yeah.
And music's one of the few things in life that does that can bring you back.
Yeah, man, it's cool. And it's cool, you know, when you play it, you know, show-wise, performance-wise, passion, if you're passionate, like that, just I feel like passion shows through anyone. That's like I think the biggest language, you know what I mean? You can see it no matter who you are, and if you don't like what this person is, whatever it is, you can tell. It's like, you know, they're into it.
Nothing feels right if there's not a passion behind it, and that goes for the audience too. For the player especially, but for the audience, they can tell. They can tell.
Totally.
So, you know,
cool.
So what's the most requested song from each one of you? I want to see if it lines up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow.
You guys probably cover all the basics already, right?
Well, we have a lot of this same people at the shows that are, you know, most of the fans of both bands are Van Halen heads, like serious. So they want deep.
Well, we don't do the Sammy stuff, right? But you guys do.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I mean, like,
but you know, everybody wants to hear House of Pain or some song that's so buried, you know, that only a few people know outwards, but every super Van Halen fan, they want to hear like the you know, the last song on every record or something, you know, and that's
Play Sunday Afternoon in the Park.
Right.
Sorry, can't
I mean, the classic, I mean, Ain't Talking About Love is always a good one too. I love all these songs, but I'm so over Panama and Jump and Ain't Talking About Love, you know?
Yeah.
But I say that, and then we start, and like, I'm always just like, fuck yeah.
Do you guys do Jump?
We do, yeah.
Yeah, you got to. You have to.
I know. Sometimes we don't. You know, now it's like, okay, this is this type of gig, so we can do Hear About It Later and this and that. It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And, you know, if it's more of a party gig, you got to do those, you know, you try to navigate the band in that way of the type of crowd and show.
We always blame it on a technical issue because obviously we're using a track. So, you know,
that's funny. Yeah.
We can just say, oh, well, we couldn't run that through. So there's no keyboard songs today.
Do you play it in C sharp, half step down on the guitar position, or do you tune?
No, we in C. Down? Yeah.
You just do it.
Yeah.
Make it cool.
Yeah. Weird fact about Ain't Talking About Love, piece of useless information and never use again, but that's been played on every live Van Halen show from start to finish, even with Gary and Sammy.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to.
Every show.
Not
Crazy,
Jump
huh?
though?
I think there were some times where Sammy didn't play Jump.
Right.
Yeah.
He had people sing it on the early 5150 tour. He wouldn't even sing it. He'd like point the mic at a fan.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That and Eruption, probably.
Yeah.
The two standards.
I love Frankie that you showed the Live Without a Net video, because that, you know, obviously Edward pre that is considered way more in his prime and way more dangerous But that 15-minute solo on Live Without a Net is probably the greatest live solo ever captured on video, on film of all time, in my humble opinion.
I know, man. It's like so cool. Like
it's
you know how much that's burned into my brain so much that anytime anybody does Eruption and Eddie throws the pick out before he goes tapping, I do that like instinctually. I do that.
Yeah,
throw the pick out before. Like I've watched it a million times and I still remember that. Throwing the pick out and then going for the tapping.
The videos changed a lot of people's lives when it came out in real time, because a bunch of those techniques you never even saw him do visually. You only heard them. Like the hummingbird or the tremolo pick and whatever you call that. I copped that right off that video. Slow motion,
that way
pausing it and shaping my hand like his, just getting the shape of the hand, and then figuring out that he's rotating, the radius around the ulna, and then he anchors it here on the top of the body, and then he focuses the stream, and that was all just from that video. It was like a science project just to figure out how that was done, because it was literally the first time, 1986, the end of 86. First time.
You're welcome from Connecticut, by the way.
Yeah. New Haven, right? Yeah.
So it is, yeah.
Right.
And I love how Sammy goes, New Haven, more like New Halen, right? Doesn't he say that in there?
Yep.
Love that shit.
But yeah, so that video is just,
it's a parking lot now.
Life-changing.
Yeah. Him sliding his finger down the strings.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what that was till I saw it. Also the harmonics with the dive bomb. I had no idea how he did it till I saw it on Live.
The solos in Summer Nights and 5150 are two of the
those are nasty songs, man.
Yeah. For
he
sure.
does that. Wait, the end of the Summer Nights solo.
Yep.
That one. That jam ending thing, dude.
Well, it's all extended. Yeah.
He does that thing where he goes.
Yep.
Right, like that. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's just so weird, and it's just like
Steinberger.
Yeah.
It's just a weird, such a weird technique. He developed into a new player at that point, I think.
He just kept doing it. He kept stacking techniques and just stuff that we were just minds blown constantly.
So great.
So yeah, we could go on all day.
I know.
Well, it was the first time I saw Steinberger. I was like, what the hell? And then there's a part where he's smoking a cigarette and he puts it on the top of the Steinberger. And I'm like, how does that stay on there?
You know how?
Probably double-sided tape?
It's a piece of rolled up duct tape. Yeah.
Yeah.
Double-sided tape.
Or gaff tape, maybe. So.
Yeah. That's fucking funny.
There's an edit part too where the cigarette's on the top and then they go to another shot and it's gone.
Oh, they first night versus second night?
Maybe the second night. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But
movie magic.
That's cool.
Pay attention to that little shit. But
that's great. Yeah. Got to go back and watch it again. I haven't watched
it.
What's
you want to do a little quick rundown on your gear? Like, what do you run live for the punks? What do you?
I actually use a plexi now.
Oh, cool.
Sorry, EVH.
It's okay.
I do. I fucking attenuate. I have a 1973 plexi, a real one. It's fucking sweet.
Wow.
I have the hot mod from David. That guy, he just killer hot mod, man.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a 50 watt. That's 100 watt, and I have a 50 watt 73 Marshall. And I attenuate it.
And you fly with those?
No. Fly dates either, it's like a 800 or 900 or EVH head. Either those three, But yeah, that's pretty much it. I have the B cab, like the old the weave cab, the Marshalls, and then a phaser, whatever. I don't like pedals, man.
Right.
I have a phaser and the flanger, and then a tuner, That's my favorite. That's my favorite pedal.
So let's get into guitar. What
Little
guitar?
delay.
Little delay.
Oh,
What
you-
guitars do you use? 3 or 4 guitars live, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen
Of
you
course,
with 3 or
I
4.
have the. We got the EVHs, which is great. I love them. I'm using.
Yeah, how are you keeping that in tune, dude? Here, let's talk about that.
I don't have it here. I'm such an idiot.
78.
The Frankie.
The 78. Is,
I actually I gave it to my guy, my tech man. I tried fucking with it. I watched that video, Caleb.
I did too. How does he keep the balls straight?
No,
when you're
it
winding
doesn't. I
and
don't.
you're twisting the balls, like that's
No.
impossible.
No,
We're
Impossible.
still,
Yeah,
talking
like-
about,
And
we're still talking about guitars, right?
I'm cutting my
So check this
fingers.
out. I'm just kidding. I agree, but this is all he did. I got the nut. This is the shark, but
Yeah.
I got the nut filed down
Mhm.
on both of them because they were too high. And then Seth is my guy. Seth Meyer. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he told me that it's just the balance of that bridge where I guess he just goes, he floats it. I did it floating. I know that's not the traditional way.
Oh,
I floated a little bit.
Ooh.
2 outer screws are looser and the other inner 4 inners are tight.
yeah. Like
And
the
then
video.
just a little lube on the nut, whatever. And it stays in, dude. I know, but some people don't like to float it. That's not traditional EVH, so
Interesting.
Yeah. All right.
that's it. So it's kind of stratty, It's stratty,
Mm-hmm.
But it's
Yeah.
cool. I like to have it as a bar, a trem bar. Also, it's not just a Floyd Rose feeling bomb, thing.
Mm-hmm.
So are you using certain guitars for certain songs, or you don't pay attention to it?
I just
Yeah.
getting that Frankie. I've tried using that mainly, and then I got the Star. I bought the Star because they're, I just wanted to fucking accumulate all of them as we look at Kurt in the back there. Got all that.
I found that star. Sent it to Lewis.
Oh, that was
I sent
because
it
of
to
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
I
trickled
totally
out.
bought that thing. I was like, dude, I love the Star. I love that it's.
Sure.
Some people don't know what the fuck it is,
You couldn't get it from Tempesta?
They're not in, man. I
They don't
wish.
make it anymore.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
discontinued.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Same thing with
Yeah.
that. You're giving me shit.
Well, no, I never wanted the Star, so I would.
No?
No.
Oh, I love that.
I was so stoked.
Yeah.
I mean, I was so
No.
stoked. I was just like, to me, it's cool because it's not. That's a Van Halen guitar.
I mean, I love the Shark, but I'm the hardtail is just not my thing. Like I don't even know what songs to use that on.
It sounds great. It's cool, but yeah, you have to. I played it on a couple jams that I knew I didn't need to bar it,
Use it
and
now.
then I just when I got the Relic or the Frankie, I love that one. Feels great.
Mhm.
It's kind of the main
Right,
one.
the neck on the Frankie, the red one is, and I know the new one is a similar. It's a similar profile.
I like the newer one. I like that. I don't know if it's my
Yeah, I don't know. It's supposed
my
to be the
bias
same.
of like that. I just like that roasted. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best neck of
Great.
all of them. Like the Frankie, both the 78 and the Frankie Relic. have
Yeah,
the-
the 78's fucking sweet.
they have
Wow.
great necks.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry. I was saying Frankie. I meant the 78, the roasted.
Yeah.
I don't even know the damn products, man. But then for the little guitar song, I fucking went on Reverb and I found this little stunt man,
Really?
old little Paul. When we first started playing it, I actually tuned this up, when we're not supposed to because I don't give a fuck. So many
Yeah.
people were like, "Why are you doing that?" But I was like, "Because you can tune the string up." I don't. It was funny.
There's
All-
purists
all-
and
all
there's
the
people who
critics-
need to get things done, right?
Yeah, man, it was fine. You're gonna fuck the neck up. It was great, actually. Stayed in tune great. In F. What is that? Yeah, it's an up a minor third, right? But it's kind of cool. I got that little stunt man, and then I took the pick
Or
guard
you-
off of it.
Just get one of these.
Yeah, people.
No, I'm against it.
No.
Get a clear one.
That'll piss off the purists even more.
I know, right? I bumblebeed the stunt man.
Oh, cool.
I took the pick guard off and I just put electrical tape on it. It's cool. It actually sounds fucking great. Oh, sorry guys, hold on. Oh, I was getting a phone call.
We didn't know.
Yeah.
The whole screen shifted. I thought I lost you.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, I taped it up and it's great fucking sounding guitar.
There you go.
I put 11s or 12s on it because it's a smaller scale. Killer.
What are your string gauge? What is your go-to? What do you?
Nice. Steve Franklin has one too.
Yep.
A star stunt man? Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
I want to see that, dude.
Sell it?
Dude, sell it, please. I'm here. I use 10s, man. I use 10s half step. I started off with the 9s half step, and then I don't know what happened. I guess, cover gigs and growing up, I went standard and then kind of put 10s on, and then you get used to that. And
a lot of people can't do the half step down with the 9s.
I'm a little too aggressive now, I think. I mean, I would have to just play, feel it, and get adapt. But it's right off the bat. Even for the demos, I ask if they can do. It's a half step down. Just please put 10s because I really fuck up chords and stuff. It just I can't. I grab too hard. I grab it too hard,
Yep, you do. That's what I heard about you.
I know.
Right on. What gauge pick do you use?
I'm trying to make a joke, but I can't think of one.
Just answer what Eddie used to answer. Whatever I have. There's one interview where he was like, "Whatever I have."
Yeah, I actually go
early on. Yeah, he said that.
He didn't want to give it away. That's why.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Switched it up.
I use these old techs, man. I like the old techs. Jordan, actually. I know. I'm sorry. I have that too, and also the strap. My strap comes with your beautiful picks.
It does.
I will say that. What gauge are these, dude?
These are heavies.
Nice.
Little grip on.
Yeah, I like the 90s.
Wow.
Or the 88s. I like ones too. I like ones. I also have 73s.
These are my go-tos.
I've been fluctuating. I started off with those and the blue ones too, man.
You have one of these, Caleb? Dick pic?
Dude.
My phone got compromised, so it got taken off. Oh, you mean the pick? No, yeah. I use the 60s. I'm old school.
60s. Holy fuck, man.
Holy cow. Yeah.
That's the secret, dude. That's how you get the pick slide noise. That you have to have that thin edge that digs in.
Dude. See, like that's where I go, fuck that. If I,
Yeah, I like the 88.
I totally get it. I know what you mean. I admire it. Yeah. You get that compression sound too with that. I love it.
It's good for the hummingbird too. Like if there's like a little kickback, like a
you don't get caught up
in the spoke, like in the bike. What's that?
You won't get caught to where you get stuck almost because the compression of the pick kind of allows you to to. Great.
Yeah, you don't stick it in the wrong hole on accident.
No wrong holing.
I always stick it in the wrong hole.
On purpose.
Wrong hole.
On purpose. Fuck
Absolutely.
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
so, Frankie, when you're playing with RATT or when you were playing with David Lee Roth, what guitars were you playing then? The Charvels and Jacksons?
Yeah. So I was doing the Charvels. I have the S. I don't even fucking know the name. The other Henrik model, not Henrik, but the black and white one. The SS whatever.
Oh, the reverse headstock one. I've seen that one.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, but I got the Henrik neck, and I put it on that.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
It's cool, man. It's great. I put a 57 Classic pickup in it, and that was kind of my RATT thing, and I also used it for Roth. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
But yes, do it.
There you go. Product placement.
There you
That's
go.
why we're doing the show, by the way. We're doing the show for this, so we.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Cheers, everybody.
That's awesome, dude.
Wow, that's a special opening right there.
I love it.
This was the other option. A little Italian bitter. Should we do the bitter?
Oh, do it.
No.
So
I
real
don't even
quick,
know what
I know you and Jordan are best friends.
Gay lovers.
Yeah, it seems that way if you follow the Instagrams of either gentleman. What's that like when you guys are actually, it just doesn't sound real to be. Oh, now we're the two guitar players in RATT.
It was cool. I mean,
That's
I know
got to be something out of like this isn't happening kind of.
Yeah, it was pretty. It felt weird. It felt kind of wrong.
Yeah,
because it was like, and also we had a lot of liberty to like. We were just harmonizing, redoing this, creating other little ending pieces together, and like all the guys were cool with it. And we would switch off. I'd be like, dude, can I take this lead? Just even if it's not a Warren lead or a whatever. But
right.
It was just fun, man. Wild fun.
Yeah.
Like literally, like I remember we played this show in North Dakota, and it was like on the racetrack, and it was so packed. Like we played in the middle. People were out on the actual track, and then in the bleachers, and it was just wild. And we're like, I remember going up to him, and I was just like, "Fuck you," just yelling at each other, laughing during round and round or whatever, and just off.
Yeah, it is.
Cool. The cool part about RATT too is you got to do some stretches there. I was learning some songs last week, and
yeah, he does the classic.
Yeah.
I was getting back into Jakey Lee too. Him and Warren, man, were fucking awesome.
Yeah, some of those stretches are like.
Yes, William. That's Jordan. He was in. He was in that commercial. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, I brought him back.
That question.
Yes, Jordan for a little bit was a single guitar player in RATT, right?
Yeah. I think for the middle. Yeah. Wait, let's see. You ready?
Yeah. Here, bring him in. Send him a link.
Hey, the captain's here. What's up, Michael?
Let's see. Check this out.
Oh.
Okay.
Yo,
Why the fuck are you calling me?
I'm not.
You're such an asshole.
You're a fucking idiot.
All right, man.
Fuck you, man.
I love it. I'm talking shit, dude. Just wanted to say hi and also fuck off.
There's 25,000 people watching you right now.
Are there really 25,000? No, there's not.
Yeah, dude. Come on. Don't you know what this show is?
What, 25,000 watchers?
Yeah.
Fix your hair.
Hookers. There's hookers too. All right. I just wanted to say bye.
There.
I called you to say bye, bitch. Girl, goodbye. Great Toto song.
That's good.
Wow. Whoa. Nice.
Yeah,
I like that start.
she's on during the week.
But yeah, man, it's cool. We're like literally brothers,
That's cool.
That's so funny.
Cool. We fuck around. We're serious. We have fun. We get shit done. We're actually starting a new cover band. Yeah.
Oh,
Boston
news. Get the news
here,
flash thing going
Not
on.
a tribute thing. It's more of it's gonna be like just a cool overall cover band, but with trying to make it more super groupy and more professional, but more corporate-y.
corporate. Yes.
I don't mean like corporate-y, like suit and tie thing, but just
going after corporates.
Corporate,
yeah, man. Like because we love playing with each other, and no, it's just it should be, and we both have so much shit going on. He has his original band, and I'm doing my own thing, and I'm trying to write my own shit too, and it's just might as well just at least do that, But
Killer stuff, by the way. I've been listening to your stuff. Really good stuff in there.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I think
even your EVH pieces are really cool.
Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah.
Right there. Check it out, guys.
Every time I see that, I think of my ex-girlfriend because I had her take my picture.
You look angry at her, like she's not focused.
Yeah.
Focus.
Her law.
I even credit her on the back of that. I shouldn't have. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, that was a fun thing, man. I did that solely just so I could have peace of mind of like going, okay, I'm going to start something and write every part of it. Classic guitar player. I did everything, all of it. But I really did. I produced it or whatever, produced it, recorded it and mixed it and didn't even master it. I tried my best to I did all of it. And it's not great.
You played drums?
I played, it's all, electric MIDI shit, but I did play on my kit and then quantized or wrote in a couple parts that are like, if you hear some lines are just ridiculous, crazy, 30-second note bullshit, metal drum sounds. But yeah, man, it was cool. It was a great learning experience.
Yeah, there's some good tunes on there.
Yeah, it's I don't look at it as anything other than like it was a little time piece, and like I didn't think hard on what came out. I just kind of, all right, this is a cool rip. Okay, cool. Because I'm so critical and you could change this, but you can change this, but you can change this when you're in a band and stuff. Yeah. And I was just like, whatever comes out, I'm kind of just gonna keep it be that and just let it be that.
Yeah.
Is that's kind of what you're doing for the EVH videos? It's your stuff, right?
Yeah. I sit down and just don't, let some stuff come out, and I don't really try to
give it that flavor. Let's get a little flavory, and away we go.
Yeah, I should release those. I don't have them. They're just on my fucking hard drive. And then some people are like, "What's the tab?" And I'm like, I don't even remember what the fuck I played.
Right.
Wow.
So how does that work? Do they give you a guitar and that influences what you play, or you plan some stuff and then they give you a guitar and they say you're going to do Charvel this week or you're going to do EVH?
Sometimes it's both. Sometimes they don't have time to just give me something right away to play, but they'll tell me what it is, and they want it in the vein of this or this kind of. It's always VH-ish or whatever. Sometimes I just don't even think about what I need to do. I'll just kind of try to write something that's cool. Maybe it's a little bit more metal or whatever, but whatever.
Yeah. Little Iron Maiden action going on with Jordan on one of them, I remember.
Yeah, for the Jackson stuff, it can be a little bit more heavy. Well, there's that one thing we did. It was we made it on purposely just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun stuff though, because when you're throwing all that stuff out, recording, writing, whatever, and then you literally, I just forget what the fuck it is. And then sometimes I'm like, what did I do here? And I'll go back to the actual session in Logic or whatever, and I'll open it up and wow. Yeah, kind of cool. I get re-inspired from that sometimes. I'm like, wow, why did I do that? Or what is this?
Cool.
How did I do this? It's weird. It's cool.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff on there.
Yeah.
So
what's the future look like?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry, Lewis. What's the future look like? You got anything coming up other than this new band you're doing with your buddy?
Future, man. Thanks for asking about that.
Yeah.
It's going downhill.
It's like all of it.
Down, it's not.
You heard Nerd Halen is touring Greenland.
Oh yeah, we just announced.
Are you guys really?
We announced our tour. Put that up. Look at that. Yeah, just announced today.
Flying straight over Connecticut, right into Greenland.
It's a huge market.
Tour, all two cities.
Yeah, it's a huge market.
All two cities.
I thought you were gonna go, but now you're just fucking off. I love it.
And look at that.
Also, that is really cool right there, dude. And also the Diver Down logo. That's cool. Go back. Can you go back to that?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
The Hollywood sign thing took all our budget, and we're I'm waiting for the cops to show up, but
dude.
No,
it's awesome.
Yeah,
clever
I have a friend who just is a graphic designer, and he just sends me shit, and I'm like, whoa, that's cool. That's going on a shirt. He just keeps sending me. He doesn't even want any money. Like I send him shirts and pics and whatever.
Is that how your phone got confiscated from the dick pics?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I know. What you mean.
Are we still on? Okay. Yeah, but no, we're not playing Greenland. It's April Fool's today. Sorry, guys.
I love it.
Would have been nice. Well,
I
was actually thinking of putting like a double bill where we were playing with the Atomic-Punks, but
that would be cool.
That would be.
I'm totally. Yeah. I have some people get off. Oh.
I go see that.
Weirdos.
And I'm like, yeah, dude, fuck. Who cares? Let's do it. That'd be great.
Right?
You guys could split song.
It would
Right?
be fun. It would be
We
fun.
could play together. We do Alone and Together. How cool would that be?
I would honestly, that would be cool, man. I mean, I don't know what the audience would think. They'd be like, "Why would we like?" But it's different enough. But
I don't know.
I'd pay double to see that.
There'd be some minds exploding.
a buddy of mine just sent me this. Check this out. He just bought this. It looks like an old Charvel.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's fucking cool, huh?
gold.
Yeah.
That's really fucking cool.
There's so many. How many guitars do you have? Do you know a number?
I don't. 13, something like that. 14.
Oh, me too. 13.
Yeah. Too many, man. I mean,
Don't
Never
say
have.
that.
I have a new thing coming out or coming my way too. Well, it's not new. It's a 79 first I think it's a pre-production Charvel body
Oh man.
with the Bumblebee routing, dude. In the back.
Oh, nice.
It's the same shit. Look, I'm gonna show you a picture real quick.
Are you gonna Bumblebee it?
No, I'm leaving it.
Wood.
This orange. It's an orange, all solid flame ash. Did I show you this, Lewis, or no?
Is
No,
the pickup
not at all.
out close to the bridge like the original ones?
See,
I
you're
don't
talking to
know.
nerds here, bud.
I
Yeah.
know. But look, check this out.
Oh, beautiful.
Ooh.
So those I'm gonna get the Pariah aged. He's gonna throw me some aged cream because I guess it came like that. But vintage trem, look at that. Beautiful, dude. Vintage knob, same from the year, Are those the Pasadenas? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a cool guitar, man. It's beautiful. It's heavy.
And
I got a
Pasadena Pariah white for that. The white.
Yeah. I'm getting a couple. Yeah. Or I want the cream. I want that aged look.
No, I'm talking about the black or white is the
Format,
wattage, is the output. So
Right.
the white is the lower, like early Frankenstein, and the black is more closer to the 5150. So
And Pete Thorne, right? Caleb, do your plug. You called it on the Pete Thorne pickup shootout, right?
Do you
Where he
remember
did
when
like
Pete
300
Thorne
of them.
pickup shootout? Do you remember that? He did like 24 different EVH style pickups.
Oh yeah.
And he went through them all, and I messaged, I put in the chat. I think the Pasadena white won that shootout, and he agreed. And if you watch it, it's kind of like a no-brainer. So yeah,
That lower
Pariah,
output.
Pariah is the secret sauce, guys.
Yeah,
What's
man.
in there? That's
He's
what's in
killing
there.
it. It's in all my shit, dude. I love it. He made this bridge pickup a split between Alnico 3 and 5.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Interesting.
In just this one. It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, but as a disclaimer, I'm going to let certain people at EVH know I still have my stock Wolfgang pickups in just about every guitar that I've gotten from you. So
Those
just
are killer
about.
too, man. Those are killer.
I love it. I also have this 7-string Charvel
Oh, beautiful.
with EMGs that Tommy hooked me up with that are
where's-
fucking rad too.
Where's
Wow.
BonerJams? BonerJams.
Yeah, man. I got this because I was gonna play with Marty Friedman a couple years ago. Jordan.
You just played the other day.
I did, yeah, but I was gonna do like a tour with him, so I learned all of his shit, and it didn't fall through because of logistics and everything. But I had to learn how to play the fucking 7-string, man, and then I had to learn how to play his shit. Crazy.
I'm sure.
Sorry, guys.
Has been paid for by the New World Order.
Wayno, thank you very much. Great show as always, guys. Nice distraction from real life for a few. Appreciate all you guys. As Caleb knows, tell family and friends you love them. It makes everyone feel good. Oh, Wayno.
Hey,
Nice.
I don't always say that, but yeah, it's good.
That's rad. Can we split that $10 4 ways, 5 ways?
No, we just sent it to Santa Cruz. Anyway.
No, that's cool. That's very nice.
Yeah. But
Very nice.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's cool, Telly.
Anything else? So
Yeah, cool.
thank you for coming on this beautiful Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry,
I
the
think
future thing, the future question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm teaching. I'm sorry.
You're You're the
Keeping
guest.
and all that, you know. I always fuck off and laugh and make jokes, but I actually just finished scoring a horror movie, man. It was insane.
What?
Insane. So hopefully that
cool.
turns into more teaching, bunch of lessons, bunch of sessions, more demos, more gigs. You know, I'm looking forward to this year of all the gigs and getting my other cover band thing going. Just always moving, you know.
Yeah.
It's not. It's always just ideas, plan, think, view, execute. You know, try to make it all happen. So.
Well,
Awesome.
Kurt
And
needs
surfing,
a
and surfing too.
Surfing, I love. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I need a what, Lewis?
I've
Kurt
met
needs
Frank
a,
like 3 times, and one of them was in a parking lot at a Vaughn's across from a
That's
surf
great.
spot here. On
That's right.
East Beach.
The Vons off Sunset, right
Yes. Yeah,
Kurt's
we gotta
looking
hang
for a
out, dude.
teacher.
We gotta have coffee or something. So come
there.
through.
Would love it.
Teacher.
Would love it. Would love it. What'd you say, Lewis?
Kurt needs a teacher. He's looking for an online teacher.
Cool, man. I teach sax.
There you go.
Sex? I'm good at
Ed.
that.
Saxophone or actual sex?
Sex.
Oh, okay, cool. Then Kurt definitely needs you. And
Yeah.
I just heard that from someone else. I don't know that for a fact.
No, it's cool, man. I can bring my
Can you send some
and my lead. I have some lead for my pencil, and I
There
have a
you
lead
go.
card. I can bring it.
I'll put away the banana cleaner.
Also have a Discover card. I can use that too.
Oh, you just showed it on there, dude.
I did, huh?
Let's go buy something.
So one of the reasons we're here is the strap. Lewis, why don't
Yes.
you tell everyone where they can get it? I can show some photos.
So the strap is available. Thank you for Frankie for
Thank you.
giving me the guidance to make a strap for him. You can get it on fairfieldguitarco.com. They are $125 plus shipping. And a couple more in works. We're working with a couple more people. Everybody knows or should know from my Instagram. Working with Ben Cote, working with Philip Schaus. There's a couple more people in the works. We won't say who yet, but a bunch of interesting people and some cool guys in the mix.
Very cool.
And then I'm going to be doing some of my own stuff as well. Not some signature stuff, but just some of my own designs, some proprietary stuff.
That would be great,
From
man.
there. Yeah, some cool things.
Yeah, man.
Cool
Thank
things.
you. Thank you for really, it's just great quality.
No, thank you.
It's just
Appreciate it.
great
I'm glad you liked it. Yeah.
And you've sold a few already, correct?
We've sold a few already. It's out there and open. I just need to get my inventory for some other straps on there. It's the only strap I have at the moment. Obviously, everybody knows I'm not making the Van Halen ones anymore, so I get contacted for them all the time.
Oh,
But
you're not
nope,
making
I'm
them
not
anymore.
making them anymore. Nope, those were everything I try to do is limited production. You know, like even yours, we did 50 of them. Technically, there's 55 because 5 of them went to you to use for
They
your
come
stuff.
they come all cool and stuff with your sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a
Check
number.
it out.
I actually just changed that. I got little bags and
Oh, what the fuck, man?
I'll send you some bags. Don't worry, I'll send you some bags. I just
look
finalized
at
that
that.
today. actually.
There's a good
Yeah,
photo
that's
right there.
That's a
I'm
great
watching it.
photo of it. And that's a killer axe, man. Fuck.
Totally killer. Reverse banana headstock.
Look at that. Yeah, that's killer, man.
Yeah, so we got a couple out there. Excited about it. Very excited about it. So thank you.
too.
And you
Thank
were a
you.
pleasure to work with. Thank you again. You were easy. You were comfortable to talk to and go through this with, and you made it a pleasure. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Sorry for my delays. I know I was fucking like,
No.
ugh,
No.
like, oh, shit,
No,
I
you're
forgot.
busy. Listen, there's no rush on my end.
No
There's
excuses,
nothing.
though. I feel bad, but thank you.
No, you're a busy guy. So
No, Hellstorm, I didn't talk about my visit to Tracy Gunn's house. I'll talk about that this week or next week. I might not be there this week because I'm going to a Kings game. Sorry.
There you go.
But
You heard it here, folks.
yeah, you just heard it here first. But yeah, I'll talk about that. Do you know Tracy Guns, Frankie, at all?
I know of him. I don't. I've met him maybe a couple times, but I'm not.
Absolute coolest guy in the whole
He's a cool
business.
guy.
So very cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool to link up with him and talk some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of stories.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I call him the first Slash.
Yes.
Right. Pretty
He's
much.
He's the Guns from Guns N' Roses, right? Axl is the
He
Roses.
is.
He's the Guns, right?
He is.
That's a trip, huh?
It is.
Yeah, right.
Did he
But
get
LA
some Les
Guns?
Pauls in your hands, Caleb?
What's that?
Did you get some Les Pauls in your hands to play?
We didn't really have time, but yeah.
Les balls. That's kind of funny.
Yeah. Balls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Les
Caleb.
Pauls. Yes.
Caleb hasn't really connected with the Les Paul, and you were talking about he's going to try to get you to love him. So I was wondering
not yet.
Dude, I love guitars, but I love Explorers and Pauls, dude. Come on.
They sound great.
I haven't played a Les Paul that made me go, oh, that's why. That's why.
I have an R8 I want you to try. A 1998 R8. Fucking heavy with balls.
On to Burbank, folks. All right.
I'll fly out to Burbank.
It's there's something cool about that beefy neck too. I love it. Some people hate it. I know. I also never gave a shit about guitars. Like I had a Fernandez and it was like a $300 Fernandez that I actually got in trouble. My mom, I was like 16. She came home from work once, or I was like 15, and it was like just editing it out. I took this literal knife and I just cut the fucking headstock all up like an idiot. And then she walks in. I'm in the kitchen lighting the headstock on fire at the stove.
You're trying to relocate yourself.
I was doing this, and she walks. I'm like, and
how old were you?
I think I was like 15, 16.
Oh, that's hilarious.
What was the purpose of that, by the way? You were trying to relic it?
Great fucking question. Yeah, I was just fucking just.
You were 16. Yeah.
I still love that guitar, and it still
You
stays.
still have it.
And it's I do. Yeah.
By the way, Frankie has the knife from First Blood, so that's good to know too.
Roasted neck.
Yeah, look at that. That's got to be legal. Yeah.
Totally. Nice.
Oh.
Jordan and I got hammered in Arizona, and I got this turquoise, fucking Native American looking, literal fucking Rambo knife.
How'd you get that home?
Fun, yeah. I had to fly, and he drove back. Luckily, so he
There you
drove.
go.
With it.
Wow.
That's funny.
Yeah,
man.
Someone had to bring the bong, right? So.
Fernandez.
Funny enough, this is one of the pickups in that shitty Fernandez from back in the day. I don't know why that's here.
Kept
All right, quick question. First guitar.
Yes.
What was
My
it?
guitar. Me?
Yeah, Fernandez.
And Ibanez R whatever 120 or some shit like that.
Nice. Kurt, first guitar.
First guitar is this one right here. Is a Kramer Focus I got in 2002. I sold it to my brother-in-law's girlfriend. She wanted to play guitar, and she gave it back to me. And then I striped it, put a different neck on it.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Caleb's going to get his first guitar. He's getting
Nice ass, Caleb.
Yeah, looking good,
And
Caleb.
nice fucking
This is
ass,
my first
bro.
guitar.
Oh, it's a Yamaha.
Yamaha. It's
Guitar
brand
that I
new
looked like.
from
Dude,
Valley Arts
Yamaha-
Guitar.
Yamaha acoustic Yamahas are rad, man.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yamaha too.
Do you have one of these yet?
Oh no, Jordan has one.
Beautiful.
They're fucking clean, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
But the first
Fender, what are they called?
Yeah, what
the
are those
acoustic
called?
Sonic. Acoustic Sonic.
Acoustic Sonic. They're expensive, huh?
Well, there's two. There's the Mexican and the American. So the Mexican ones with your Fender discount, it's probably around $600. There you go.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, did I say that out loud? Okay. My first electric was an Aria Pro 2 Double
There
Z
you go.
black
Nice.
to blue sunburst. It was like a sleek Explorer looking guitar, and I don't know why I wanted it. It just looked cool, and I put a Kaler on it because it wasn't routed. I put a Kaler on it. I so wanted a Floyd, but I didn't understand like why I couldn't put a Floyd on it. And they're like, dude, it doesn't work. It's not routed.
Do you still have it?
No, God, no. I tore that
Threw it
up.
off the
I did worse shit than you with the stove incident, dude. Trust me.
I love it.
Oh yeah.
What about you, Lewis?
Mine was Lake Placid Blue Japanese Stratocaster, maple neck.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Lewis holds on to guitars for like
a
2
hot
months
second.
max.
Yeah.
I need it.
No, my guitar. It's been very nice. I've been asking. A lot of people have been asking me to build them guitars. I'm not a guitar builder. I do it because I'm bored. No, I don't. I don't do it for. I do it because I'm bored. And
you're bored.
you know,
you're bored soon, right? Yeah. Wink, wink.
It started during COVID. My daughter and I had nothing to do, and I would tape up, Frankie's because we were just sitting at home doing nothing. And kids love to pull off. Kids love to peel off the tape when.
That's the best feeling in the world.
It's the best. And she's like, "Can we do another one?"
On the hand.
Yeah, you got to peel it off. And so we did 4 or 5 of them, and just to keep myself busy. But no, I do not make guitars. Sorry, everybody who's asking.
Damn.
I am looking for a Strat though. Like that's I had one of those Clapton Strats that I love, and I sold it like in a parking lot at Craigslist.
Dude,
so I needed the dough, but it's something I want to get back. Dude, there's nothing like a Strat. There's nothing like
I'm
that.
building a Strat now. You're gonna freak out over it. I'm gonna show you in a little bit. I'm not ready to unveil it yet, but I'm doing a Strat. So
that's
something a little cool.
I have a 62 reissue.
See,
beautiful.
Wow. I need everyone has to have a Strat.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like with a Paul and a Strat for me. Yeah. It's like Pepsi and Coke, or it's like
then take the pickup from the Paul, put it in the Strat, and that's it. You're done.
It's been done already.
Wonder who did that.
Someone should do that and change the world. Anyway.
Classic. Right on, man.
All right. Well, you guys want to wind down? I'm going to say hi to everyone in the chat real quick, since they've been.
Here's everyone in chat.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Andy Carson's here. What's up, Andy? I don't know if you're working or not. Be safe. Of course, BonerJams is here. Can't forget about him. Thanks,
Love
Brian.
BonerJams.
Clayton James Hicks, 98 Hicks.
It is Straturday, Clayton. Yes.
It's Straturday. Here we go. Jimmy Ray Hawkins. Thanks for joining, bud. Hellstorm's here. 78 EVH. Blackjack Guitar. Of course, Wayno. William De Silva. Dennis Ellis. Michael the Captain Smith. Stephen Franklin. Lenny Lou and Mary. Paulie Walnuts was here a little bit earlier. And everyone else. Joe Herbie 84. It's funny how everyone's names kind of match the theme, right? But yeah, check out our show, Under the Bus Network. If this is your first time here, or you're not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. We're trying to grow. We've been doing this, what, Caleb,
about 10 months?
Yeah, about 10 months.
Nice.
Yeah, click the like button if you like what you see. Doing shows on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern. And I want to thank Frankie for joining us, and Lewis for bringing him on. It was cool chatting with you. And
you guys, it was fun.
What you're doing, and wish you luck starting this new band. And when you get it launched, shoot us some information. We'll promote it for you.
Or come back on and talk about it.
I would. Yeah, I was gonna say I'd love to, man. I gotta find that time. That you guys always do it Wednesday, huh?
Yeah, but we try to do offshoot shows on whatever night works.
Regular weekly show, and then we have like a channel, and we're trying to fill it up with other stuff during the week. So
would love to. Yeah, definitely.
Stay on with us after we sign off.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
thanks,
Caleb,
everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Dude, thanks for doing this, Lewis, my bro.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Thank you for just being a friend and doing these cool little things and look what it's done. It's awesome.
Yeah. No, cool. It's all thanks to Eddie. We all have the same passion. We all love it. I appreciate you guys take time out of your Saturday with your families and other things to do. So it means a lot to me. So thank you guys, all of you.
Hell yeah.
Lewis, you're pretty cool, man. I met you in person. You're not a raper, so
not yet.
it, man.
Lewis.
All right.
I'm waiting until I meet Frankie to do that.
There you go. All right, we're out of here. Have a good evening, everyone. Frankie,
thanks, everybody.
Any other words?
If you're not living on the edge and you're taking up too much space.
Bam.
Bam.